back again for another live stream, broadcast, or podcast, or whatever that is. So basically, this was an intentional free time that I basically got every week, but this week is started a little bit earlier than usual. So, but yeah, I definitely will not try to waste doing a bad behavior in the toilet like last week because yeah, I'm actually not going anywhere outside the city in the evening. So yeah, basically I can still do it before going to bed, which is pretty sad. But yeah, it's okay since I actually tried to do the good one as well after this as well. After this either. I don't know what kind of things that I basically wanted to talk about, but yeah, basically I will try to review or see draft that I basically already prepare on my blog, both of my blog, whether it is the blogspot or the medium, which is when I see in the draft is around more than 200 drafts. So it's, I think some of them were actually in my own native language, if I'm not mistaken, in the blogspot. So I think I will able to use that hopefully for my native language podcast that will be pre-recorded on my other channel that I will not try to mention in this mention in detail. So yeah, but I'm not sure whether it will be enough or it will be clear because yeah, for some reason it's already quite long that I basically try to prepare that, unlike the last 11 episodes that I already prepared on my latest notes on my phone. So yeah, I think if I'm actually able to prepare several more, but I think I will try to relate it with my draft instead, which maybe I will able to publish other articles on my blogspot as well, which is really interesting because I've been abandoned it for quite a long time as well. I think more than a year, I guess. I'm not sure. So yeah, what else that I want to talk about is still 3 minutes, and basically after this I will try to do a good behavior recording first before trying to record the native language podcast. But yeah, it's been a while for me to not record any karaoke as well, which is a little bit sad maybe because even though yeah, basically all of my karaoke recording is not published yet, that was recorded on my old MacBook Airs. So one that's basically published automatically is obviously on the mobile app, which is Small A, We Sing, or Star Maker, or any kind of that. Because yeah, it's just simple like starting a live stream on the OBS studio like this, so it's just automatically stream into content without having to think about the editing. But yeah, it's just not that bad, not that good either, because yeah, it's basically do without any kind of preparation and trying to expect it to be good things. But yeah, it's just so hard to be like that unless you are very lucky, perhaps. I'm not sure. So yeah, what else? So I basically cannot try to sing in this stream as well because yeah, it's definitely will raise some copyright, which is pretty annoying because YouTube is just very sensitive to any kind of copyright content. So most likely the one that basically able to upload copyright content is definitely in other platforms such as TikTok short video, perhaps, because yeah, basically those video platform is just full of copyright music try to be a remix with different kind of style and try to kind of like create a video clip represent those music, which is pretty interesting because I have always been dream creating some sort of video clip when I was heard my favorite music. But yeah, creating a video clip is definitely not an easy task, and yeah, I think it cannot be done alone as well because it will be pretty weird if I try to record myself, or maybe it is possible because sometimes I see some simple video clip that can go viral as well. Maybe because the music is also good. It was their original music, so yeah, I'm not sure whether a cover video clip can be as popular or even more popular than the original song itself. I'm not sure. And even to be honest, I basically never really expect to gain some profits besides popularity if you talk about using other people's creation. So yeah, but I'm not sure whether it can file a dispute as well if we are basically got some popularity or even more popularity than the original authors, which is pretty weird because at some point if other people try to use other original author content and then they eventually become more popular, it is actually make the original author become more popular as well, even though I'm not sure whether it can be as equal or it is still more popular in the not original authors. So it's just pretty hard to explain like that, but yeah, I hopefully you know the point that I actually want to explain. So it's already almost 8 minutes, and basically I still have more than an hour of free time, but recording a good behavior will most likely around almost 20 minutes, and the remaining will be 40 minutes. But yeah, it was a very long time to record, but maybe a 4 episode is pretty sufficient because I've tried to do every episode less or even at the maximum limit of the online video editor, which is 10 minutes per episode for the pre-recorded native podcast. So that's the reason why if you talk about 40 minutes remaining, then it's basically only enough to create 4 episodes, which is the exact same as my episode until 15 episode 15, which is basically gonna be a new season because yeah, I've tried to separate because there will be a differences between the topic that I try to explain perhaps in my native podcast because it's already prepared for more than 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I'm not sure, because lately all of my draft that I try to prepare on my Medium or even Blogspot was in English, so I think I will try to leave it that way and try to pick the one that basically I try to prepare with my own native language. But I'm not sure whether I think I already tried to create that into a Spotify or Anchor podcast, but yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's already reaching 10 minutes, and to be honest, I basically don't know what kind of things that I basically wanted to talk about. exact 1 p.m., the exact 1 hour remaining from the possibilities that I basically will be interrupted, even though, yeah, that was actually the earliest time that was possible. I'm not sure, because yeah, this was actually an intentional free time, but it doesn't mean it basically have a longer time than the unintentional one, which is I already tried to have yesterday. So yeah, I think that's all.